this time. I gotta put it up here.
There you go. Ready?
Where did I put the ones up here? Yeah. www.marlborough.net.
Colleen?
Ready? Please take this time to put away all electronic devices on pulse, vibrate, or please turn them off. If you must answer a call, please take your call out of the meeting room. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I'd like to start the meeting off with the Pledge of Allegiance, please. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing for a moment of silence for the passing of Ron Blass, our attorney, and also Kenny Herman. May they rest in peace. Thank you. This is the Town of Marlborough Reorganization meeting, and it's January 10, 2019, and it's 7 o'clock. I don't have a message. I'll have a message for on Monday. I'll do a short, brief thing of what the board has accomplished in 2018. That's quite a bit. So I need a motion to approve the agenda.
Motion.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
So moved. Resolution to establish dates for a regular town board meeting, and this is for 7 p.m. For the year of 2019, and moves for its adoption.
Councilman Corcoran?
Yes.
Councilman Malinelli?
Yes.
Councilman Koenig?
Yes.
Councilman Baker?
Yes.
Supervisor Lanzetta?
Yes, so moved. To approve the facility use form for the Tomvac building, it be resolved that attached is the proposed facility use form for the Tomvac building. One application is for community
Give me that computer.
community use, and the other is for recreation use.
It's not working.
Oh, it's not working at all.
Yeah, give it to me so you can stop being interrupted. Just
Oh,
unplug.
I just unplug and give it to you. It's going to be all right.
It'll have enough power.
Sure.
Is it wireless?
Yeah. Whatever he did with the auto connect obviously isn't working. So it's like on a timer where it shuts itself off. So whatever he did, it does
okay.
auto connect, but it's for like a minute.
At the school board meeting, it worked on the other side, right, Ralph?
No, it didn't work. It didn't work, and
No,
that's
it
why
didn't
he
work. That's
went to go do something.
welcome to the age of computers.
So here's your mail.
All righty then.
Okay.
So when you want to
So Colleen, we're at the proposed facility use form.
go back to
It moves for its adoption.
tap that. All right.
The Tomback one, we just,
Yes.
I just did,
Item 6.
yeah, I did, I told you guys.
Or you can pull it off your email too.
No, I just did item 6.
Okay, Councilman Corcoran?
Item 6 we're on?
Yeah.
Yes.
Time back form.
Councilman Malinelli?
Yes.
Councilman Koenig?
Yes.
Councilman Baker?
Yes.
Supervisor Lanzetta?
Yes. Okay, the appointment of town board committee persons just stayed the same. What's the board's desire? For me to read all this, or?
No.
Thank you.
I want them all read.
And it's on the website, and Ralph has his copy. So Colleen, would you poll the board, please?
Yes. Councilman Corcoran?
Yes.
Councilman Malinelli?
Yes.
Councilman Koenig?
Yes.
Councilman Baker?
Yes.
Supervisor Lanzetta?
Yes. Resolution authorizing the supervisor and deputy supervisor to sign checks. And as usual, if it's over $10,000, myself and Howard would sign the checks. And moves for its adoption.
Councilman Corcoran?
Yes.
Councilman Malinelli?
Yes.
Councilman Koenig?
Yes.
Councilman Baker?
Yes.
Supervisor Lanzetta?
Yes. Resolution to establish official bonds. It's the same as always. It's town supervisor, $100,000, and all other employees, $5,000, and moves for its adoption.
Councilman Corcoran?
Yes.
Councilman Malinelli?
Yes.
Councilman Koenig?
Yes.
Councilman Baker?
Yes.
Supervisor Lanzetta?
Yes. This is resolution to establish mileage allowance, and so we put the IRS RS rate per mile. My understanding is 58 cents, 0.58 cents, but we leave it no numbers there, so because it changes and moves for its adoption.
Councilman Corcoran.
Yes.
Councilman Malinelli.
Yes.
Councilman Koenig.
Yes.
Councilman Baker.
Yes.
Supervisor Lanzetta.
Yes. This next resolution is to pay for the seniors at the Presbyterian Church in an amount of $7,000. It moves for its adoption.
Councilman Corcoran.
Yes.
Councilman Malinelli.
Yes.
Councilman Koenig.
Yes.
Councilman Baker.
Abstain.
Oh,
Yes,
right.
that's a good one. Howard, just a question on this, though, before Al, go ahead, Al. But I didn't know, were you guys going to be requesting more?
Oh, next year? Who knows?
You don't know?
Who knows?
We don't know where we're going.
Well, we don't know what we're doing, that's true. So, all right, sorry, Al.
Supervisor Lanzetta.
Yes. Resolution to set transfer station hours, and they're the same as last year, 8 on Friday, 8 a.m. to 11:30 a.m., Saturday, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m., and Sunday, 9 a.m. to 12:30 p.m., and moves for its adoption.
Councilman Corcoran.
Yes.
Councilman Malinelli.
Yes.
Councilman Koenig.
Yes.
Councilman Baker.
Yes.
Supervisor Lanzetta.
Yes. Right, the next resolution is item 13, resolution to adopt the fee schedule for 2019. Supervisor Lanzetta proposes the following: be resolved that the fee schedule for 2019 be set as follows, and see attached. All the different departments looked at it. We raised the rates on certain things, especially according to what our auditor said. So the Marlborough sewer rate changed, the Milton sewer rate changed. The difference in the Marlborough sewer rate was 2.74. It went from 4.80 to 7.54. And the Milton sewer went from 6.50 to 7.66. Water up to 100,000 is 7.66. It went, and now it's 8.31. That was a change of 65 cents. And water 100 to 200,000 is 8.66. That was the current rate. It's now 9.31. There's a difference of 6.65. Water covered, that's 200,000 gallons. 9.66 was the current rate, and now proposed rate is 10.31.65. Also, the board has made changes to the fee schedule on the planning board side. We all agreed to that, and that's it. You want me to go over the fee schedule, or?
No, we're good.
Okay.
Fine. It's good.
And moves for its adoption.
Councilman Corcoran.
Yes.
Councilman Malinelli.
Yes.
Councilman Koenig.
Yes.
Councilman Baker.
Yes.
Supervisor Lanzetta.
Yes. And next resolution, item 14, a resolution to authorize the opening of competitive bids. It's the same as always. Resolved that the authorization to open competitive bids on public work projects and purchase contracts required to be advertised to be given to the supervisor, deputy supervisor, town clerk, deputy town clerk, and budget officer, and moves for its adoption.
Councilman Corcoran.
Yes.
Councilman Malinelli.
Yes.
Councilman Koenig.
Yes.
Councilman Baker.
Yes.
Supervisor Lanzetta.
Yes. Item 15 is resolution to reappoint a planning board member. Supervisor Lanzetta proposes the following. There's an S there, should be not. Whereas Steve Clark wishes to continue serving on the board, and whereas it is the recommendation of the Planning Board Committee to reappoint Steve Clark, be it resolved that Steve Clark be reappointed to the Planning Board, and be it further resolved that his term will end on 12/31/2023, and moves for its adoption.
Councilman Corcoran.
Yes.
Councilman Malinelli.
Yes.
Councilman Koenig.
Yes.
Councilman Baker.
Yes.
Supervisor Lanzetta.
Yes. Okay. Here we go. Item 16, resolution designation and appointment. Supervisor Lanzetta proposes the following, and it hasn't changed. Same attorneys, same town engineers, same legal, same auditors. Everything's the same. If anybody want to look, they could see it on the website. And moves for its adoption.
Councilman Corcoran.
Yes.
Councilman Malinelli.
Yes.
Councilman Koenig,
Yes.
Councilman Baker,
Yes.
Supervisor Lanzetta.
Yes, thank you. Town Supervisor designation, of course, Supervisor Lanzetta proposes the following, and it would be Deputy Supervisor Howard Baker, Secretary to the Supervisor Tina Rosa, Budget Officer Christine Wilco, and Fixed Asset Officer Christine Wilco. And I
You don't have to
think
vote on that.
we don't have to vote
You don't
on
have to
it.
vote on
That's
that.
right, we go through
We
this.
do everything.
That's appointments by the supervisor. He has the
Yep.
privilege of doing that. Resolution to establish salaries. I'm not going to go through everybody's salaries. Anybody interested, they could go on the web and check it out. I could tell you that we basically give everybody, most everybody, 2%. And we're working, the town board and the supervisor didn't get 2%. I know.
Yeah, look, we're in the red. 50
I could tell you. So right now, we're in negotiations with the police department, so hopefully we'll get that resolved. So we're moving on, and it moves for adoption for the salaries.
Councilman Corcoran,
Yes.
Councilman Malinelli,
Yes.
Councilman Koenig,
Yes.
Councilman Baker,
Yes.
Supervisor Lanzetta.
Yes. And item 19, resolution to appoint ongoing committees. Supervisor Lanzetta proposes the following. They're all the committees that are listed: Agricultural Committee, Revitalization, Economical Development Committee, Marble Falls Trail Subcommittee, Recreation Committee, Emergency Management Preparedness.
Preparedness.
Is that spelled?
Just say it really quick.
Preparedness.
Preparedness.
Committee. Actually, all the committees are open committees, open to the public. IT Committee, CAC Committee, and Milton Landing Citizen Committee. We also have the Train Station Committee and the Hamlet of Milton Association Committee, and Water Committee, Transfer Station Review Committee.
Oh, Al, that was a question I had. I should have, is Dan, is that still the accurate?
Let me look at that. You know,
And the train station?
Scott Cornell, I would say no.
I don't think that's accurate, right?
That isn't accurate. It's Sherm.
Sherm took over as president, right?
Yeah, so could you make a motion to amend the Trans Station Committee and change the president? Everything else is the same.
Second.
So Dan is no longer president, who is now?
Sherm, what's Sherm?
Sistrom.
Sistrom?
Yep.
Yeah, I forgot. I saw that
You know
when I
how to
was
spell his
proofreading again.
last name?
Good Hawk. Yeah, I think actually Dan moved out of the,
Yeah. Did you?
out of the
You
area.
second it, right, Howard?
I second it.
So move for the amendment.
Yes.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, so moved. So change the president. Everything else stays the same. Hamlet and Milton Association Water Committee, Transfer Station Review Committee, Meet Me in Marlborough Committee, and Tomvac Committee. And moves for its adoption.
Councilman Corcoran,
Yes.
Councilman Malinelli,
Yes.
Councilman Koenig,
Yes.
Councilman Baker,
Yes.
Supervisor Lanzetta.
Yes. Resolution to contract with water quality management. This is what we do every year. Town of Marlborough Sewer Treatment Plant went up a little bit. It's $95,000 annual. Town of Milton Sewer Treatment Plant is $20,000. And we do this with Mr. Falco. It moves for its adoption.
Councilman Corcoran,
Yes.
Councilman Malinelli,
Yes.
Councilman Koenig,
Yes.
Councilman Baker,
Yes.
Supervisor Lanzetta.
Yes. Item 22, Emergency Management Plan. Supervisor Lanzetta proposes the following. Thank you, Mr. Councilman Koenig, helping out on that. And so there's little changes to that. So I moving along, it moves for its adoption.
Councilman Corcoran,
Yes.
Councilman Malinelli,
Yes.
Councilman Koenig,
Yes.
Councilman Baker,
Yes.
Supervisor Lanzetta.
Yes. Resolution to establish water rates. Supervisor Lands proposed the following. I just went over the rates and moves for its adoption.
Councilman Corcoran,
Yes.
Councilman Malinelli,
Yes.
Councilman Koenig,
Yes.
Councilman Baker,
Yes.
Supervisor Lanzetta?
Yep. Yes. Resolution to establish sewer rates, I went over that, what the differences are. And so, moving along, and moves for its adoption.
Councilman Corcoran?
Yes.
Councilman Malinelli?
Yes.
Councilman Koenig?
Yes.
Councilman Baker?
Yes.
Supervisor Lanzetta?
Yes. This might be a record here.
Do it, let's set it, come on.
Item 22, reminded that the opening of the time capsule in the year of 2088, Howard might be around, I'm not going to be around, to assure, maybe Scott will be around, he's young. The town will celebrate its 300th birthday with the opening of the time capsule, buried at the Veterans Memorial Monument located at the Marlborough Middle School, Route 9W, Marlborough, New York, 12542. Please continue this notice annually at the request of the supervisor as part of the minutes of the reorganization meeting. And I need a motion to adjourn.
Motion.
Do we have to do the,
We won't adjourn, we'll take questions from...
no, did we have to do any for the payroll? We don't have to do that tonight?
We did.
We did that.
Yeah, we did.
All right, that was the first thing.
2%.
There was nothing else besides that, right?
Yep.
I'd like to
Mark?
make a motion.
Yeah, come on up. Fight the crowd.
They had no problem.
Everybody, please, you'll have your chance. Everybody, you'll have your
No,
chance.
they had a problem. They did.
I just want to follow up on two things. One was, do you have an update on the, on Bayside, both the project starting and also that barn that they want to move?
Actually, no, this is a reorg meeting,
Oh.
so anything out of the realm, we could talk about anything
okay.
about fees or anything, but that'll be for Monday night.
Okay, all right, no problem.
Well, I think there could be something in settings.
Oh, thank you so much.
You
Oh,
all right?
welcome to join, thanks.
Mark, you came here all the way here for just
The
for
only
that,
thing we
huh?
didn't approve was the chief's salary.
Yes, you want to come up?
What'd you say you wanted in your salary today?
Hey, Chief. Mr. Walters, would you
I
state your name,
I
please?
bring it up every year at this meeting. Under voting machine custodians, you list two names, Salvatore Silla and Bob Post. Salvatore Silla left that position the same time I did, how many years
What
ago?
item is this?
It's on page 6 of 23.
appointed positions.
6.
Do you have to be a resident of the town?
It's up to the county.
Oh, okay.
Actually, where's that?
Custodian of the voting machines.
Agent of record
Well,
town?
Bob Post
How
is the
far
one that
down do
comes
we
and
go?
brings the stuff.
Welfare
Yeah,
officer town?
two-thirds down.
Two-thirds down, two-thirds of the way down.
Oh, voting machine. That should be actually off, right?
No,
No, you gotta change the name.
Bob Post is the
Well,
one that
do
actually
they,
brings
those,
them to me.
isn't it up to the county who they send?
I believe so. And
Yeah.
Bob Post is from Highland, and the county has assigned both towns. But when I talked to Sammy not too many weeks ago, he said, I told him he's still on it. He said, why am I still on it? I'm off when you got off.
Well, that's what my point, Ralph, is
Yeah,
that
take
we
it off.
shouldn't even have that listed in our,
Because we don't know what it's gonna be.
Because we really don't.
because we're not, it's up to the county.
Talk to the county about it.
So I'm gonna just take that out, Ralph. Thank you very much for bringing that to our attention.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, so we're just going to take it off then? You want to make a motion?
We need a
to take it off?
motion to adjourn?
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second it.
Aye. Oh,
Well, it was nice to
so done. Thank you.
He's going to the room, right?
Now I could start my,
So Scott, did it go off or did you just turn it off?
There you go.
What time is it? What's the time?
They moved all they moved them all.
3.
You'll be playing trouble with your grandson, believe me.
I always like shoots and ladders.
It's Mike's to resolve.
It will go on, and then it'll
Okay.
go off, and then it'll go on, and then it'll go up.
Are we done? We adjourned?
We're done.
Okay.
He's just doing that and the thing in there.
Scott, did you turn it off or did it go off on its own before?
Well, hold on.
He's fully
I was
engrossed.
gonna bring this up and show you guys.
Get it on this one?